Alright. Let's see if we can get this done. Looking very doubtful at the moment, but you can always hope. Roosevelt Island.
Taking down the outcast stronghold and neutralizing their leader, Emmeline Shaw, will do serious damage to the faction. Also, Henry has intel that a mechanical engineer from the campus settlement was brought here recently, so be on the lookout for captives.
We've got a few hostiles ahead.
One of those stray rounds actually hit their propane tank on the back. It'd be kind of funny if it did. This is the final attempt this morning before the reset. And I'll probably stop just before the reset happens.
Anything? Not a goddamn thing. Why are we patrolling this far out? Because Emily fooled us to. Take it up with her if you got a complaint.
Way overshot on that one.
Keep your eyes open. It might be nothing, but it might be something. Is that supposed to be helpful, Earl? Because it isn't. Shut your damn mouth before I shut it for you. Both of you shut up.
Definitely liking this outfit that I picked up.
Those outside have sacrificed themselves for you. Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
Was he?
There's no direct way into
What the fuck was he shooting at?
from where you are. If you can get up on the wing, you can detour around to the west along the quarantine barricade. coming up on a burn pit. At least half a dozen hostiles, but it doesn't look like they're expecting you.
What'd you drop? Another white death. I feel like every time I've killed this person so far, whenever I've done this mission these past few times yesterday, they've always dropped a white death, or white deaths have been dropping a lot as of lately.
It's hard to focus with a gun pointed at your head. Help me, please! I'm working as fast as I can. These guys are insane.
Serious trauma detected.
I will give everybody a heads up ahead of time. Depending on whatever time the server maintenance comes back online again, and I'm able to sit down and play, I might do the DLC for a little bit here this morning, but we'll see what happens.
I hope you burn this whole place to the ground.
Although I can only imagine with that purple fire, that's gonna be real annoying, I feel.
I'll be happy to put some miles between me and this place. Hey, Agent. Thanks. I don't know if I can put it
You're coming up on the central area, and it looks like they've sealed the gate.
Then you're gonna have to find a way to unseal it.
Fight themselves for you. Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
I will say the likelihood of me getting the Ouroboros is probably going to be very low this morning. within these couple of hours before the event ends.
Be careful. They're bound to be expecting you.
Okay. Should be approaching the end.
What the hell was that?
A group of hostiles is moving toward a boat on the east shore.
Yep.
They're escorting someone who appears to be unarmed.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't going to be easy. You've got to stop that boat. Find a way to the shore and make sure that boat doesn't get away.
Since it was opened.
What's going on with that boat?
Hasn't launched yet. Looks like they're in the process of fueling it. There are big tanks on either side of the boat.
Those tanks are a
Alright,
primary target.
let's finish this damn
What about
mission.
Emmeline?
Already aboard the boat, assuming that was her.
How many shots is that gonna take if I do this? Oh yeah, that's way better. Grab up the ammo real quick.
Try and get close. They don't deserve life. After the thing I've got fixed here. You're going down.
Alright. That's done.
Without their leader and their stronghold, the outcasts are going to be much less of a problem than before. You know, what happened to them was horrific. But what they did was even worse. I just hope they're finally at peace.
And that's another level up.
Priority objective available.
The question is, do I have enough space? Yes, I do. Yeah, I have enough space.
DLC drop yet?
Nope. Be dropping here in the next couple of hours. He's open now. Pass the go bag. And busy little bee. Ah.
Did you see the preview for it yet? I haven't.
Yeah, I seen a little bit of it. I was like half waking up when I was watching it. I'd have to rewatch it, but it looks like it's going to be a decent little DLC. It's not going to be as big as Warlords of New York, which I'm not expecting it to be, but hopefully it has some decent polish to it. That's all I can hope for.
Worth the $30.
It's not 30, it's 15. It's probably 30 if you get like some sort of like deluxe thing or some shit like that, where it probably includes maybe the season pass along with it maybe, but it's not 30, it's 15. I'd say it's probably worth the $15, but since I don't normally buy the seasons anyway, unless if there's something worthwhile to actually picking up.
I've only seen 30, but the pre-order wasn't available last I checked.
From what I understand of it, it's only supposed to be 15.
Hi bro.
What's up, gamer? Got a bonus, let's hope. Got another Regulus. So I've gotten one duplicate copy of every exotic now. Just not the one I wanted. Yeah, the last one I needed was just the Ouroboros, and I'm doubting I'm probably going to get it here tonight before the event ends. I can't complain, at least I got something, but I was kind of hoping for just the last
Didn't
item I
sleep
needed.
at all. Open chests all day and night until I got what I needed.
Got the Ravenous, did you? I'll keep this one as well. It's got damage to enemies out of cover. That way I don't have to re-roll the one I have. I'll try out that one. Scrap the stuff I...
Yes, 17 Oreos, 6 Bighorn, 21 Ebb, and 21 Regulus.
Jesus, dude. Wish I was with you. I would have just asked for one of the Ouroboroses, and then I could have been done with the event, and then I could have just taken the night off until the DLC dropped. Let's see. Need this.
3,264 in a single seat.
That's ridiculous. Uh, another Roosevelt.
Taking down the outcast stronghold and neutralizing their leader, Emmeline Shaw, will do serious
This
damage
time
to the
different
faction.
approach.
Also, Henry has
Anyway,
intel
how
that a
are you?
mechanical engineer from the campus settlement was brought here recently, so be on the lookout for casualties.
We've got a few hostiles ahead.
On the exhausted side a little bit. Just trying to get this done a little bit. If I don't get it within like a couple of runs, I may end up just stopping after about an hour. That way I can just sit and relax, and whenever the DLC launches here, I can just jump on and just stream the DLC.
If need a help, I am here before going to sleep. Are you planning on doing DLC on launch?
Well, the launch is today, Ty.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
So, depending on whatever time the servers come back up, I may end up be doing it. Since there'll be new content.
More
In
bad
1
guys
hour.
just passed the fuselage of a cargo plane. No indication they heard the shooting.
Well, that'll be whenever the servers go down.
Not a goddamn thing. Why are we patrolling this far out? Because Emily told us to. Take it up with her if you gotta complain. Keep your eyes open. It might be nothing, but it might be something. Is that supposed to be helpful, Earl? Because it isn't. Shut your damn mouth before I shut it for you. Both of you shut up.
In 1 hour will DLC be for sale here, and after that servers will go down for EST 7 hours.
Yeah, the servers will be going down here at about 3 o'clock in the morning, but depending on how long it takes for them to bring it back up, estimated time is 7 hours, but it could be sooner or it could be later before it comes back up again. But if it comes up earlier, then I'll sit down and play for a little bit. If it doesn't end up coming back up before I go to bed, then I'll probably just save it for tomorrow morning, because I'm only off tonight and then I go back to work here tomorrow night. So I won't be able to play it until technically Wednesday morning.
Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
Using Ed.
Yeah.
Hurry! Let's move!
There's no direct way to the main compound from where you are. If you can get up on the wing, you can detour around to the west along the quarantine barricade.
Yeah, using good old EB. Just for the survivability aspect. Realistically, if I really wanted to be a little bit more mid-max, I would definitely be using St. Elmo's, but I like the fact of being able to have more survivability with the setup.
You're coming up on a burn pit. At least half a dozen hostiles, but it doesn't look like they're expecting
But this
you.
is technically going to be the final stream for the event, so try and end out on somewhat of a bang. Hopefully I can get the last exotic and say it was possible. Even if I had to cheese it a little bit to do so. Which I don't blame it. A single person that cheesed it.
PS department Ed is a bit stronger than Elmo's.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure St. Elmo's has damage to out of cover and damage to armor as well. White Death has dropped twice now here from this person.
A little bit.
A little bit what?
Agent requesting backup.
It's hard to focus with a gun pointed at your head. Help me, please! I'm working as fast as I can. These guys are insane. You have to get me out of here.
at the same time. Elmos has a good sustained DPS and CC feature which is great, and also that 70 mag. You only cheesed it a little bit.
Yeah. Compared to other people, I've only opened a little over 100 caches. For a couple of the guys, opened it over, well, with Gamer, he said he opened about 3,000, and Smiles opened about 6,000. I didn't open nearly as many as that. So in comparison, yeah, it's a little. But again, I do not blame them for doing so. Developer shouldn't have put the great exotics for such a low drop rate.
I hope you burn this whole place to the ground.
+14 hours non-stop opening and it is overhead. Thank you once again for airdrop.
No problem, Gamer. I tried helping as many people as possible. At least a couple of you guys got something of value out of it. I forget his name, I think it was like Alice or something like that. He got Ravenous, you got Eagle Bearer, and Chico got Bighorn.
You're coming up on the central area, and it looks like they've sealed the gate.
Then you're gonna have to find a way to unseal it.
But hopefully everybody's trying to get as much done as humanly possible now before the event ends.
When I was seeing all those Oreos today, I was kinda sad because you wasn't with me at the moment. For me to share with you.
It's not the end of the world. The event will be back around again here at the end of the season again, so once it drops, then I can always attempt it again. Although probably after I get done the DLC and probably get done what I want to achieve with the DLC, I'm definitely going to be putting Division 2 on the back burner for a little bit.
And have you Oreo.
Hopefully.
Be careful. They're bound to be expecting you.
Yeah, I'll get as much done as I can with the another White Death. Jesus. I'll try and get as much done with the DLC then, and then I'll probably start working on some of my other games I have going on as well. Go back to doing some more 7 Days to Die.
What was that?
I still gotta play Remnant 2 with you now that I know you have it downloaded. I'll have to sit down and do that with you then.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't gonna be easy. You've got to stop that boat.
I probably am going to go through and start a new playthrough of Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, because the 1.0 dropped on Friday, so I'm definitely going to be sitting down and playing that again then. I'll just start a new stream for it.
Vital signs critical. Agent incapacitated.
I'm also looking to try new games.
Definitely have to get you into 7 days then at some point if you like survival games. That one's fun, and the 2.0 for the weather and stuff's going to be dropping for that here soon too.
What's going on with that boat?
Hasn't launched yet.
I
Looks like
had
they're
it
in
on
the
a
process
Mac
of fueling
computer
it.
but never actually
There are
played
big
it.
tanks on either side of the boat.
Those tanks are a primary target. What about Emmeline?
Already aboard the boat. Assuming that
It's
was
very
her.
good. It's a very fun survival game that you can definitely sit down and just sink your time into.
When Arc server.
I guess whenever we get done with our other backlog of games, Ty, because we still got 7 days with its 2.0 drop, and I would definitely prefer to play Ark on my PC, because then I can go through and actually utilize that a little bit more again. That, and I would have to use the PlayStation for the server itself, unless I go through and pick one up.
New version is cross-play.
Yeah. Gamer, I would definitely recommend picking up Ark Survival Ascended on your PlayStation if you didn't pick up the free games for this month yet. Because that'll be something I would love to do as a big server with,
And I think someone said a 10 to 15 for a server. I haven't checked myself.
that way we can actually get some viewers in. For that, that'd be kind of cool. If we're gonna get like a big Ark server going and do some PvE stuff. Do a big clan thing. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, I was thinking to download it but had no one to play with.
Back whenever I got my PlayStation 4 Pro, we used my old PlayStation as pretty much like a server house, and we were going through and just playing through the maps and everything. And it was a lot of fun. The one that we spent a lot of time on was Extinction. Spent a good solid month on that map, and it was very enjoyable, and we ended up taking out one of the bosses. It was a pain in the ass because it was the Flying Titan for that one. I forget the name of it. I think not long after that, everybody was kind of like switching between different games and all that stuff at the time, so we stopped playing it. It was a very fun and enjoyable experience. I can sit down and go through Remnant 2 with you.
Without their leader and their stronghold, the outcasts are going to be much less of a problem than before. You know, what happened to them was horrific. But what they did was even worse. I just hope they're finally at peace.
Priority objective available, Agent.
See how fast did I get that done? Over 15. No bonus. Not on that one. Not on that one. Yeah, I could fuck with that.
Start from island and progress through story/bosses.
Chance to wipe out the hyena leadership in one decisive blow. Get in there and hunt them down. Every last one of them.
What, through... Yeah, we can definitely do that, and if we can get some viewers involved too, definitely make the grind a little bit better too. Get like a big Discord server going for it. Just gotta get a community one restarted back up for it. See if I can grab the one from Josh.
Ark has a story.
Yes, it does have a story, and there's a lot of lore surrounding the Ark as well. I think it's like, I could be wrong, but I remember right, I think it was like a simulation or something that they created because Earth was dying.
Going to have a night cycle hopefully this time.
Y'all are gonna whine about it. Actually, I think they toned back how dark it was in Ascension, so it may not even be all that bad. If I'm remembering right. here. That cat is laying on me awkwardly. I just realized there's a frog. Oh, never mind, he disappeared. Oh, never mind, he reappeared. Just a random frog in here.
Local power offline. Circuit breaker detected.
Where'd you go? Although I kind of wish they had like an XP event for season XP before the cat, like for the last little bit of grinding.
We're set up in the mall. They're not getting through here. Don't die, motherfucker. Not a chance.
Alright. Come on, there we go. Come on, there we go.
including my backlog of games. Just games that I have play/start or finish is roughly 90 games. I haven't checked the list.
Still there, sweetie? Hello? Fuck. Everybody
know.
get yourselves ready. This situation is serious.
We're still working on stuff for 7 days. And we finished the forest. There wasn't really anything else. I think the only thing that we were working on was just 7 days. It was the only major thing that we were working on as of late.
Division 1.
I didn't know if you were still interested in actually doing that, but I'd be down for doing Division 1. You can add that to our list.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing. Air filter function restored. Air quality acceptable.
Listen up. We got devils in our house and they mean to kill us all. Stand and fight. You hear me? Stand and fight.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing.
There we go.
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
I have it on console. Been meaning to do a playthrough.
I have it on console as well. I can always start up a new character or something to go through it with you. Because I think it does the same thing if you try and run a high level character. If you run a high level character with someone new, it just throws up to your level and not theirs. Or tries to balance it, but it makes it so high above the new character's level, then it makes it pretty much damn near impossible to go through and play it.
Send teams to start securing the supplies and the equipment those bastards were hoarding. Now let Odessa know. The theater settlement will be able to rest a little easier now.
I broke it.
Agent, priority objective available.
Why does it keep on giving me this one? It's my like least favorite mission.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
Whoa. Let's see. Nope. Nothing crazy. About it. How is my journey looking? This one. That one's done. Guess what I'm thinking about it. What is the momentum? Passive modifiers are increased by 100%. I guess it's this one. Bonus to armor, kill skill, reduction, pistol kill. Honestly, that may be better for me.
Hey Otto.
What's up, Jewel?
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, it's just been a long week and a very long weekend. Just cool down, kills. Momentum gain. Okay, so it wasn't anything too crazy. Let's try out this. I want to see if it's actually doing what I think it will do. Because I guess just shooting enemies will just give me bonus armor.
You know that bitch hiding from us was
Stay on the island with us. Live longer.
Uh-oh.
Weekend wasn't a bad now. That sounds great.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'd say the weekend was bad, it's just I'm exhausted from the weekend. I've been exhausted since Saturday night. I'm slowly shaking it, but even then, I'm still drained as all hell.
For the stream, kindly look at your Discord. I sent some messages.
Gotcha.
Serious trauma detected. Human remains detected. Identified as division agents.
There's no way the outcasts could have taken out an entire squad in a fair fight. It's not possible.
Still up.
Online computer detected.
Great. You can use the computer to sync Isaac with their comm system. Hopefully we can get a
See.
20 on our team. If they're in any shape to answer.
Connection established.
Hello? Can you hear me? This is Manny Ortega with the division.
Manny, thank God. It's Maya. I'm all that's left on our team. We couldn't get the node back online. I salvaged some equipment that will get the White House node connected to the national network, but before I could get back, those crazy fucks showed up. You gotta get me out of here.
I'm waiting for your positive response.
It'll be a little bit before I look at Discord, so.
Lord, no worries.
Stop fighting. Hate these assholes that fucking explode and set things on fire.
I think I'm safe for now, but please hurry.
Help is on the way, Maya. Sit tight and just try to stay calm. Gotta put out the flames. I don't know if Maya has any fireproof gear.
Should be nearing the end of the mission here. Yep. Although it did not give me bonus armor.
Someone's trying to break in.
Let me speak with you.
I'm safe for now, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming after me. I don't know what I did to make them so mad. You have to stop them. They're coming! It's not safe!
nowhere near close to breaking in yet.
You'll pay for what you do.
Yep.
If you hadn't have shown up when you did, I'll head back and
With the equipment Maya recovered, we can restore the Shade network across the entire country. I'll send a team to assist Maya and retrieve the fallen to a proper burial.
Priority objective available, Agent.
And that's another mission done. Alright, let's see. God damn it. Give me a bonus item, but y'all fuck me.
Agent in need of backup.
Was there anything else? No. Activity. World. Roll again. Another Roosevelt Island. Actually, I'll have to stop for a minute and go reapply a tattoo tattoo lotion, tattoo oil, something like that.
Taking down the outcast stronghold and
My
neutralizing
new
their
tattoo
leader,
I got over the
Emily Shaw,
weekend.
will do serious damage to the faction. Also, Henry has intel that a mechanical engineer from the campus settlement was brought here recently, so be on the lookout for captives.
We've got a few hostiles ahead.
Probably do it after this mission.
More bad guys just past the fuselage of the cargo plane. No indication they heard the shooting.
Anything? Not a goddamn thing. Why are we patrolling this far out? Because Emmeline told us to. Take it up with her if you gotta complain.
Yeah, you're dead.
Rub the lotion in or you'll get the hose again.
I'll give you my hose, motherfucker.
I get that. Keep your eyes open. It might be nothing, but it might be something. Is that supposed to be helpful, Earl? Because it isn't. Shut your damn mouth before I shut it for you. Both of you, shut up.
No, no,
If it
you're not
gets me
putting
out
that up.
of work sooner, then do it.
Rogue agent detected.
Boy, rogue agents.
Hostile artillery turret detected.
Bastards.
Sensor drone detected. Hostile sniper turret detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
One. Where's that supply at?
Serious trauma detected.
I doubt that's his. I think that was from the previous guy's thing and it just didn't blow up. Fucker.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Putting them here where there's like hardly any fucking cover to work with. And they still drop these guys too.
up on a burn pit. At least half a dozen hostiles, but it doesn't look like they're expecting you.
They're dead. You should be dead. Like not. Thinking about it. I'm gonna switch this back over to the overdrive.
It's hard to focus with a gun pointed at your head. Help me, please! I'm working as fast as I can. Just aim that thing somewhere else. These guys are insane. I have to get me out of here.
I think they chose the wrong dialogue for that. Every time, just like, you have a gun. It's a suicide vest. Just whatever. Luckily, there's a restock thing here.
Just
Although this,
remember it's not a bug anymore, it's been officially dubbed a feature.
which thing? Infinite cache thing or something completely different?
You're coming up on the central area, and it looks like they've sealed the gate.
Then you're gonna have to find a way to unseal it.
Prove that their sacrifice was not in vain.
It's already 2 o'clock. Oh. Nice. I just now seen that the maintenance thing was down there on the bottom.
The NPC voice line.
Oh, I don't think that's a bug. I think that's like they probably put the wrong people there for that. Like they probably meant to have someone there with a gun, but they had like every time I've done this mission, it's always been suicide bombers that are standing there. And they don't carry guns. They just run at you and fucking explode. Which just never made any sense.
Damn you and your system!
I just think they put the wrong enemy NPCs there.
What the hell was that?
A group of hostiles is moving toward a boat on the east shore. They're escorting someone who appears to be unarmed.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't going to be easy. You've got to stop that boat. Find a way to the shore and make sure that boat doesn't get away.
Estimated downtime 8 hours. We'll see how long it takes for it to come back up.
It's Ubisoft, so I wouldn't put it past them roll.
True, very true.
What's going on with that boat?
Hasn't launched yet. Looks like they're in the process of fueling it. There are big tanks on either side of the boat.
Those tanks are a primary target. What about Emmeline?
Already aboard the boat, assuming that was her.
Fuck you, Division!
Stop you from moving around so much, damn it. Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. We might have time to run one more thing before I probably close out. My life easier. Killed the machine gunner. I should be able to go through and open up the hatch here. Dumbass.
So since we are waiting for 7 days update, do you wanna start Division 1 sometime this week or weekend?
Probably could. Probably the weekend, so that way we can actually sit down and play it.
Without their leader and their stronghold. Yep.
Especially with the DLC dropping this week, I'll be sitting down and doing the Division 2 DLC for a little bit.
Worse. I just hope they're finally at peace.
I'll have to check and see what's going on with the... whatchamacallit. What was that? That might have been something. But, since the Division 2's DLC is dropping this week, I'll probably be spending a little bit of time in that. Might be able to check it out here for a little bit this morning, depending on if the estimated downtime is going to be 8 hours or longer. I'll check here around like 6 o'clock or something in the morning. If it's not up by then I'm probably not going to stream.
Agent requesting backup.
The DLC this morning, I'll have to probably wait until tomorrow, Wednesday morning, whenever I get off work. Yeah, so. This will probably be the last mission that I run. The last cache that I probably pop open.
Get in there and hunt them down. Every last one of them.
Hey man, how's it going? Got all the exotics yet?
Unfortunately, no. I have not gotten all the exotics yet. Still missing Ouroboros. It's the only sad bit. I've gotten a duplicate of all of the other exotics, though. I've gotten Eagle Bear twice. I've gotten, for an extra, I got a duplicate copy. I got a duplicate copy of Eagle Bear, Ravenous, and Regulus. I just got the Regulus a little bit ago, and no Ouroboros. And I haven't had the bug re-trigger to where I can go through and get all the caches for 1 XP level.
hoping the hour of his unique talent will let me spray purple flame bullets.
It might. It is a status effect. Maybe you could probably apply corrosive to people with that. It's either that or it's going to count as a debuff. Not sure though. It's either that or that purple flame is going to count as a debuff and not an actual status effect. Then otherwise it probably won't work. Kind of like how Pestilence is considered a debuff and not an actual status. I guess we'll have to wait and see when the DLC drops. You have to let me know if that actually counts as a status effect or a debuff.
I'll let you know, the new exotic mask is right up my alley too. Looking forward to the DLC.
Yeah, I'll definitely be checking it out here, hopefully this morning if the servers get up earlier than 8 hours. But it's kind of a wait and see thing. I'll check around like between 6 and 7. If it's not, or between 6 and 8. If it's not up by 8 o'clock, then I probably won't be streaming anymore the rest of the morning. That is a wait and see kind of thing. If anything, I might just relax the rest of the night. Maybe sit down and watch a little bit of anime. And if it's not up, maybe crash and burn then. Or maybe sit down and play something else. We'll see. Yeah, it'll come later this morning.
I heard the previous DLC took a whole day of maintenance. Text green game over.
It's been a minute since from what I can remember of the DLC from Warlords of New York, but it was a very, very bad launch. A lot of bugs, a lot of problems, a lot of connectivity issues, getting kicked back to the menu screen, quests not counting correctly, not being able to continue with the main story. It was a mess. And that's just some of the stuff I can remember.
3-hour maintenance was turned into 6 hours, so hopefully they already prepped for tonight.
I can hope.
Yeah, I think we had to wait a day or two just to play it because of all the issues.
Oh yeah, do remember that. There was a lot of issues.
We're set up in the mall. They're not getting through here. Don't die, motherfucker. Not a chance.
Even for me, like, I was in the midst of still doing the Nemesis quest, and the DLC dropped as I needed the last part. But when I went to go get the last part, the parts weren't counting. So instead of just being like, okay, for anybody who wasn't able to get the parts, here's the parts that's needed for Nemesis. Nope, I had to go through and wait a whole another month just to go through and get the last part needed, which was Grand Washington Hotel, to pop up again in rotation, that was the last part I needed, was to kill the guy there, just to get it.
Still there, sweetie? Hello? Fuck. Everybody get yourselves ready. This situation is serious.
I remember because a lot of people were trying to figure out if it was bugged or whatever, and I pretty much was on some of the forums at the time, and I was like, yeah, it's bugged, it's not working. And then I was watching something, I don't know if it was the Trello board or if it was something completely different, but I found that the things were working again. I went back to that site, or I went back to whatever page I was on. I don't know if it was Reddit or something else at the time, but I went through and was like, hey, just to get everybody as a heads up, the parts are working again. And somebody replied with, how the hell did you know that before any of us did? I haven't even seen a post or anything. I think I was following it on like Twitter or something at the time. Yeah, actually, I think it was Twitter. Because one of the devs or something was making comments on it. The only thing I could think of, because I didn't really use Reddit at all.
What's going on down there? Diesel, are you dead too, you inbred son of a bitch? Everybody get to the arena, now!
Hopefully, this DLC won't have the same issues as Warlords did.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing. Air filter function restored. Air quality acceptable.
Hope for a good launch, but expect the worst.
Yeah. Hope for a good launch, expect the worst.
You hear me? Stand and fight! armor?
Taking out the hyena leadership leaves the faction in disarray. I'll send teams to start securing the supplies and the equipment those bastards were hoarding. And I'll let Odessa know. The feeder settlement will be able to rest a little easier now.
Alright. Let's hope for the best. This is the last cache I'll be opening before end stream.
I'm actually surprised they didn't add a new specialization with the DLC. Would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have been nice to shake up the gameplay a little bit. Considering the last one we got was the flamethrower back before the Warlords of New York dropped. Don't forget to spend your scavenging points as well. That's it. I don't think I'll have enough time.
Can't spend on anything besides currency since opening caches maxed the rest out.
Right. Let me guess. Tidal Basin. Yeah, I won't have time to run that. Head back over to White House and put some stuff away. Be ready for whenever the DLC drops. Part of any of my setups that's going in. Yeah. I think that's going to be all she wrote. The event was fun. Appreciate everybody coming in and tuning in for it over these past, was it 2 weeks now? It's been roughly about maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks at this point since I started the event. Didn't think I was going to get as many as I did. Oh, that was partially due to the bug. And that's all credit to Smiles over there telling me about the bug because I didn't know anything about it. Otherwise, I probably would have only just gotten the Eagle Bear by this point. So we'll see how this morning goes. At the current moment, the kind of gist and game plan is, maintenance is about to go down or get started here in the next 30 minutes, so I'm going to end stream. And I'll check here by about...
You could have gotten them all.
Well, the event's going to be coming back around here towards the end of the next season, which I'm going to go through and give like the general game plan for tonight and how this, how the DLC is going to be looking here for the rest of the week. So I'll get on here about between 6 and 8, and I'll check over those 2 hours and see if the game's back up by that point, see if the servers are back online, and if they are, I'll sit down and stream. If not, then we're going to be waiting until, or I'll stream it here, or I'll stream the DLC here Wednesday morning whenever I get off work, play for a couple of hours, and then probably play it throughout the rest of the week. Whether or not I'll sit down and stream anything else the rest of the morning yet, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. I've been feeling drained and exhausted and fatigued over this whole weekend because I had to flip-flop my sleep schedule because of the anime con that I went to on Friday and Saturday, so I'm definitely a bit on the tired side, and I've been feeling it ever since like Saturday night. So we'll see how I feel here come this morning. We may end up sitting down and playing maybe 7 days if it's not back up, or what have you. We'll see. Yeah. Once I get some of the DLC stuff done, then I'll probably be transitioning back over into other games, so I hope you be there for the ride on that stuff. Maybe me and Gamer here will probably sit down and do some stuff on Remnant 2. That's going to be a lot of fun, going through and taking him through his first playthrough on that. I'll probably be running one of my support setups mostly, so that way...
Yep, always good to have a backup.
Oh yeah. So, sit down and either do 7 days, or if Gamer's up here this morning, maybe do some Remnant. We'll see what happens. But other than that, I'm going to stop here for now, because the servers are going to be going down here in about a half an hour. I'll probably sit down and relax for a little bit.
Agent in need
So,
of backup.
I'll see you guys on the Division. I'll be on potentially doing something else here this morning. We'll see how I feel. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I appreciate all your guys' support over these 2 weeks trying to get these exotics. It's been a lot of fun. This is the final stream on this as far as the event goes, but whenever it comes back around again, maybe we'll make a season 2. That'll be kind of interesting. And maybe hopefully I'll get the Ouroboros then if I don't get it from doing the incursions with viewers and everything. But other than that, thank you guys for your support over these 2 weeks doing the event. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing it. And you guys are critiquing my builds or wondering what I've been running and all that stuff. But other than that, I guess we'll let you guys go for now, and I will either look forward to seeing you guys here on the DLC this morning if the servers come back up, maybe some 7 days if it's not up, or I'll talk to you all here Wednesday morning. Other than that, take care.
Everything runs smoothly right until